Welcome back to Eagle 7 News. This week we got to talk to a radio major who took home 2 awards for his film at the festival this past Monday.
And we say goodbye to our current student body president and vice president.
I'm Emily Gustafson.
And I'm Ryan Hall. Eagle 7 News starts right now. This past Monday night, Northwestern hosted one of its biggest events of the year, the 12th annual 516 Film Festival. Our very own Caleb Holt has the story.
The 516 Film Festival was sold out and had 15 individual films displayed for students and Northwestern guests. Many came to watch, including Mrs. Beverly Lord and former Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann. 8 awards were given out, and electronic media communications major Logan Roush took home 2 of them, including the coveted Audience Choice Award. We caught up with Logan to talk about his recent victories.
Really, really cool because you only get to interact with people in your major at a certain point after you kind of run out of those generals. And so you have these people that you really haven't connected with in a while since your freshman or sophomore classes, and being able to have them show up and say, wow, I can't believe you've made this, or I can't believe you've done this, this was so cool. That's really, really a great way to interact with everyone on campus and get people involved who are outside the media major who don't really know what we're doing outside of this festival. And so this is a really great chance for us to show off that the media students have a lot going on.
We also caught up with 516 Festival Coordinator Melissa Clutter to discuss afterthoughts from this year and what next year will look like.
This year we did registration online because we're getting bigger and we can't fit everyone in the hall. So we had 1,000 seats available, and all 1,000 seats were taken by Monday morning. Admissions also has a group of guests come, so that's why we didn't use all 1,200. However, we had 1,200 total, and then we had also watching the live stream during the event, we had 1,183 people watching.
Now that another great film festival is come and gone, students can start working on their projects for next year right now. For Eagle 7 News, I'm Caleb Holt.
The Film Festival is a great opportunity for not only film majors, but all in media communications to showcase their hard work. This was also the first year that following the festival, there was an after-party dance. It was a late night for all, and thankfully students had the next day off because of Advising Day.
Presidential elections just wrapped up and campaigning has begun for student senators. The student body will have to say goodbye to President Ryan Schultz and Vice President Deborah Spooner as they graduate in just a few short weeks. We caught up with them as well as the newly elected student body president, Cole Birkland.
Student body president Ryan Schultz and student body vice president Deborah Spooner graduate in just a few short weeks. Throughout their time at Northwestern, they have built relationships with countless students and aimed at creating a Christ-honoring legacy.
Pretty cliche. We're hoping to leave a legacy of really doing what we feel students care about. I'm really thankful for a lot of the relationships I developed here with a lot of professors, student life staff, just a lot of people who have poured into me and who have really grown a lot from through those relationships. And they're just so fun. People here are really great. So that's the biggest thing for me. I'm really thankful for those relationships.
I've been really thankful for the opportunity to be in this role, especially because it is a student elected, and I'm really thankful that we've gotten to serve in that capacity.
As Ryan and Deborah make transitions out of Northwestern, newly elected president Cole Birkland also has transitions to make.
So as president next year, I'm really looking forward to having the opportunity to transform student government into a more productive vehicle for change. That's what I was saying on the campaign trail, and I have every intention of fulfilling that. So I look forward to doing everything we can, reforming our budget, our credibility, and our mission in such a way that we can make student government really that bridge it's supposed to be between students and administration. That's what student government was designed to do, and it's time that we actually made it fulfill that purpose.
From the sound of that, Northwestern is in good hands. For Eagle 7 News, I'm Mark Myers.
Ryan and Deborah have been instrumental in students' lives during their time here at Northwestern. We're now going to go over to sports with Ryan Mitchell.
Thanks, guys. On Tuesday, the Northwestern baseball team opened up UMAC play. The Eagles got the split, losing the opener 16-8 and taking the nightcap 5-2, led by freshman Phillip Wall's impressive start in which he allowed just 1 earned run over 8 1/3 innings. UNW women's lacrosse was victorious Tuesday on senior night, defeating Wartburg College 12-10. Junior Hannah Stans led the way with 6 goals on the contest. The team is back in action this afternoon at Carroll University, and the men's team is also on the road today, taking on Concordia University Chicago. And finally, Northwestern Track and Field is competing at the Mount Mercy Invite in Cedar Rapids, Iowa this afternoon. Tori, are the rumors true? Should we expect snow this weekend?
Thanks, Ryan. Those rumors are true. In recent weeks, the weather has just not been feeling like spring outside. Slowly but surely, those temperatures are rising. So let's take a look at the forecast. Unfortunately, on Saturday and Sunday, we can expect to see some snow, and the temperatures will be in the high 20s. But as we head into the week, the sun will be coming out, and the temperatures will be rising into the 40s. So good news is spring is on its way. It's not quite here yet, but it will be coming soon. Back to you guys.
Many get excited for the annual Hartle Cookie Night, but for one Hartle resident, baking means much more than just cookies. It's a sweet way of bringing joy and people together. I got the story here. Hartle Cookie Night is a delicious and sweet event on campus. Jessica Phillips is known to go above and beyond to showcase her baking abilities. We caught up with her to get a taste of the event.
Hartle Cookie Night is the biggest event that Hartle hosts throughout the year. It is each semester, and it's where all of Hartle hosts the whole student body by serving them cookies from each of the dorms. So we try to get as many girls as possible to host in their rooms, and they each bake cookies and they put them on a table and they stand in their doorway, and people from the whole student body come through eating cookies, storing them for later, and answering challenges or prompts in order to win their cookies. And it's just a super fun event that everyone loves. It's just so cool how food brings people together and just connects them in such a way, because food is universal.
To get your hands on some of the delicious treats that Jessica and many other students are making, check out Hartle Cookie Night on Monday the 16th.
If you have any kind of sweet tooth at all, it's all free, so why not?
For Eagle 7 News, this is Emily Gustafson.
Wow, I'm always excited for Cookie Night, Emily. That looks like it's going to be a great event.
I know, me too. It'll be a good time. Now let's take a look at the video sent in from Jaden Edwardson. Students from UNW got to enjoy some time at Sky Zone.
Last week, CORE was able to rent out their entire arena for students, and it sure looks like they had a blast. I think I want to go to that myself.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Lots of jumping.
I believe it. Well, that's all we have for this broadcast. I'm Ryan Hall.
And I'm Emily Gustafson. See you next week.